Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today's video we're talking about these little lights here. I recently found these on Amazon and thought that'd be great for adding some light to either D&D or some miniature war games. So what these are is they come as these tiny little kind of barrel shaped lights. You basically pull them out, they already come with batteries in it, but you pull the connection out, turn it, and it's this nice little bright LED. It's very directional. But I really like that it was just kind of already set up to go. You don't have to buy separate batteries. It's not the size of like a large tea light. It's just a very nice compact light. So I wanted to see if I could create some different files that would go with these small lights to add some things up. So we're going to take a look at those parts and talk about painting some of the components of it. And then we'll get some glamour shots of the lights in some settings. All right, so let's take a look at some of the files.
All right, these are the 5 files here. I designed most of these in Fusion 360. Both barrels are Fusion 360 as well as the brazier. And then these are started in Fusion 360 and then finished in ZBrush. So you can see all these should print without supports. So just basic settings, depending on how detailed you want to go. I did 0.2 on mine, but these should print pretty easily. I'd be careful with the smoke puff, just make sure it adheres correctly so it doesn't tip over. Again, prints without supports, but it is a little top heavy. All right, so we are going to go take a look at how these look once they're printed out and go from there.
All right, so let's take a look at the 3D printed files. So this is the 3D printed and painted flaming brazier file. So you can see it's got a pocket for the light. Light slides in nice and easy, and then you can set the flame on top of it. This is a flame I painted, and I'll walk through the tutorial a little bit later. This is the flame printed in a clear PLA. So if we turn this on, you can see a nice flame, even with the clear or with the painted flame. And then this is the barrel. I've got 2 open version barrels. One is painted with a metallic, and then one is just printed in a natural gray. So you can see this either drops in from the top, or you can slide it over top if you want. And again, you can also add the flame. And then this is the painted smoke cloud. This works in either of those files as well, but basically it just slots in. So you can see we got ourselves, a nice glowing effect with this. So you get a light, a little bit of smoke, just to add some pizzazz to your game. I'll get some glamour shots of all this at the end. And I'll do a quick tutorial on the smoke puff as well. So those are the file types. So again, you've got 2 different barrels, 1 flame brazier, and then flame, and then smoke puff. All right, so we're gonna walk through the tutorials of painting these up, and then we'll get some glamour shots of everything at the end. All right, so the smoke puff I printed in a clear PLA, and I'm just going to cover this in a matte white, just a thin coat, so that way the light will still shine through. So we're gonna get this painted up with the white, and then I'll probably do a little bit of black on top to add kind of like some soot to it, and we'll see how that looks on the light. Alright, I'm also going to add some Nuln oil to bring out some of the crevices in here. Alright, now the Nuln oil is dry. I'm going to come back with some matte white just to bring up some of the highlights here. Alright, now after it fits right in there, we've got ourselves a nice smoke plume on our light. Alright, so here we have the clear printed PLA piece. I'm going to start with some Uriel yellow and use that as a base coat on this. So bringing some Wild Rider red. This is just going to be on more of the upper portions of the flames, so we use a little bit smaller brush here. And for the last bit, we're going to do some Evil Sun Scarlet. Alright, put the light on. This is the finished flame piece. Now that this is done, let's put everything together in a dungeon. Take a look. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. Again, all these files will be on my cult's website. If you guys like this and like content like this, please like and subscribe for more. If you have any other uses for these lights, please feel free to add comments. Or if there's anything else you'd like to see, please comment below. Thank you guys very much.